It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. The Rebels ready to get this thing started and open the season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here it comes for the first time as the starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology, how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So Ole Miss offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense, like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already have 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Rebels send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And now the offense will come onto the field again. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. Turns it on in midfield. Lots of running room. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression, getting it out to his guy, and he does the rest, and that generates a huge play.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The quarterback keeps it. He breaks a tackle. He's going to lose a yard on that one. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Leaves it with the running back. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And it slips just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds a man on the left. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Rushes on him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fires to the big fella. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He spins that thing down the middle. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the shotgun. And that ball's free behind the line. Offense scoops it up and still going. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will turning it on. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. And the Rebels line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Spins away from the defense. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Goes to the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Couldn't get a block on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Knocked off his feet. The Lance Sharps circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense registers their first sack, and they're bringing pressure from the 2nd level. They're going to do a really good job in this game changing up the looks, trying to confuse this offensive line, and they did it there.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Hold and finds his man on the left. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Red pass, it's complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hauls it in. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Balls and fired complete. Runs through a tackle.
And I love the aggressiveness by the defense. 3rd down and short, I'm going to play with my DBs up, play aggressive, try to take away those RPOs, those quick throws, those easy routes. Did a really good job and made the tackle, forcing the 4th down.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. At midfield, he's got room. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
They have a 1st down at the 41-yard line. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And for the second time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. That brings them to within 1.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man quickly. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. The Rebels are in the hurry-up. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job, and the pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start, try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Back to pass on second down. And the timing just a hair off. Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Fielded in the end zone. It's Perkins. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 30. Before he first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Going to swing it on second down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. He'll keep it on the sneak. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Quarterback running on the draw.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and it's just and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
He'll heave it deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
They were probably thinking 4-down territory with the 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it, and he snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding he's 3rd and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball great with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception, and gets the big 3rd down stop.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. He lobs one high down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, Rebels! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference, defense.
The defense trying to be physical in pass coverage took it a little too far, and the offense will pick up the 1st down. Back to the ground with the running back. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Downs. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Got his man to the left. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Great protection there. Plenty of time to sit in the pocket and let his receiver work across the formation.
And he did a great job working across the formation, finding a hole, quarterback, good timing, waiting on it. Nice strike.
They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. A little screen to the running back. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. Quickly complete. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're down 4, 17-13. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Louisville is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Lamar Jackson should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 11 to Texas A&M. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Bringing it back. And the returner will be knocked down. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Shotgun snap on third down. He'll off one deep down the left side. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. All kinds of time in the pocket. Down the middle it goes. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. The 20. Just like that, a huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
This is why defensive coordinators have nightmares before playing against this specific quarterback. It's because of plays like that. What he can do to you and how he can strain and stress and hurt your defense with his ability to run the football.
First and goal for the offense. He'll do it himself. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. The give. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. One more time on fourth and goal. Go straight ahead. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
We've seen this guy do it time and time again throughout his college football career. On critical down and distances, he shows up for his offense. He did right there on fourth and goal.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The Rebels want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Under fire. A strike downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And that's going to tie it up.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Here's the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On third down, he drops the throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This is one of the reasons I love this linebacker. He is an outstanding pass rusher. He's got speed, he's got quickness and agility to avoid the offensive linemen, running backs, and tight ends on his way to the quarterback.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
He's like a loose bowler, just caroms his way to the 32. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Keeps it. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Quick release by the QB. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. Turning it on! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, they're after him! And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And this defense has had enough. They've been burned by this guy one too many times already in this game, and they've been trying to make the adjustments on the sideline and in the locker room, and finally they're able to get to him. And they did it because all 11 guys were on the same page. It wasn't just one guy trying to be a hero and get out of his gap. Everybody did their job, and they got him down for a big loss on that sack.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. They've got the screen set up. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Offense gets set for 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, the power run here. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. No huddle offense to the line.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to get.
The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. Breaks into the open. Defense trying to take it back. He's at the 30. 10. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. What a shift in momentum. What a big-time play. He just took matters into his own hands.
And what a mistake by the QB throwing the football. His receiver, obviously, they weren't on the same page at all. But the defender steps in front, makes the big play. And then every kid's dream, right? You play defense, you create the turnover, and then you take it all the way to the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Notre Dame is getting work right now in their own dojo. We've seen this team in a lot of big spots over the years, but I can't think of a worse beatdown.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
They're trailing by 34 to Alabama. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This time it's complete. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week one, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. He stopped right there, short of the first down, in this defense trying to preserve the lead. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. That thing was down for a while, but the Big Mounts carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off-play action on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Pulls it in. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Running to the left. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. A designed run for the quarterback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Handoff from the gun. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Bringing the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, the problem with the play-action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives this defense longer to get after him.
And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And the throw out to the sideline for just a few yards. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He'll pull it down. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Now the play fake. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Intercepted. Big play, stops the drive.
Aggressive versus reckless. It's such a fine line when you're trailing and you need to make plays late in the game. The offense was reckless, turned the football over, and this one doesn't look great.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. He'll keep it himself. Makes a man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the quarterback takes a knee. Bitterly disappointing start to the season as they can't come up with a W and open 0-1.
And there's still so much room to improve for this football team. I know this is not the performance they were expecting here today, but there were plays to be made on the field. And, David, I think moving forward, this team just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and when you see it on tape, and your coach has been preaching all camp about the mistakes, but now it's real. Now you got a loss attached to it, but a lot of conference play still ahead, a lot of opportunities to still have a successful season.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.